Whether you consider him a modern-day genius or overrated ripoff artist, you can't deny the impact and influence of film director Quentin Tarantino.
You gotta make some phone calls? You gotta call some people? Well then do it!
From darkly cool dialogue to gratuitous violence, the magic behind his work can best be described with 5 of his greatest scenes. Welcome to Ill-Minded Media. Before we get started, click on that subscribe button to get notified when we drop new commentary videos on the best and worst in film, television, and music. On this list, we're focusing on scenes from movies that were directed by Quentin Tarantino. That, unfortunately, means no true romance or natural-born killers. We're also restricting picks to 1 per film for diversity's sake. As in most things on the internet, spoilers may follow. Number 5, Candy's Rant, Django Unchained. In this powerful scene, Calvin J. Candy discovers that Django and Dr. Schultz have come to his plantation not to buy slave fighters, but to rescue Django's wife, Broomhilda. With his ego shot, the sadistic Candy launches into an explosive and bizarre rant on the intellectual separation between whites and blacks through the debunked science of phrenology. During one of the most off-the-wall speeches ever captured on film, Candy pulls out the skull of a former family slave to remind his stunned guests not only of white superiority, but that of his own. To make matters extra real, while filming the dinner scene, Leonardo DiCaprio cut his hand badly over glass after slamming it down on the table. Instead of stopping, Tarantino kept the cameras rolling, infusing the already shocking scene with more tension and fury. While some consider what followed offensive, no one can deny that it created absolute movie magic. The marriage of DiCaprio's ad-libbing with this honest and ugly take on slavery make for a watch that's still very captivating today. Number 4, a very special watch, Pulp Fiction. In a film full of classic lines and moments, one monologue stands out because it perfectly highlights Tarantino's unique gift for storytelling. This flashback scene involves a crude yet heartwarming story told by the always charming Christopher Walken. The veteran actor plays Vietnam vet Captain Coons, a man who served with the deceased father of a young Butch Coolidge. In a scene that doesn't last more than a few minutes or involve more than a couple of static shots, Tarantino uses Coons' captivating tale of how a gold watch was passed down through generations to create one of film's greatest plot devices. Without question, the extreme lengths that the men in Butch's family go to in order to protect their heirloom is downright shocking, but symbolic of the kind of meaning that will eventually resonate with an older Butch who lives life devoid of any. It's a classic example of storytelling within a film and one of the most effective setups to redemption that you'll ever see. Number 3, Breakfast with the Dogs, Reservoir Dogs. This is the moment that introduced the world to Quentin Tarantino's vulgar yet captivatingly cool brand of banter. The scene stands as arguably his greatest cinematic feat, considering the groundbreaking style and boldness that it brought to screenwriting.
Waitressing is the #1 occupation for female non-college graduates in this country. It's the one job basically any woman can get and make a living on. The reason is because of their tips.
All that.
With nothing but the kind of dialogue that would go on to inspire legions of filmmakers, Tarantino draws a strong parallel between stone-cold criminals and regular people with just words. While the opening conversation in this 1992 classic has nothing to do with the central plot, it effectively establishes the main cast as real and relatable people. In a matter of minutes, you're as comfortable with this group as you would be with longtime co-workers. Name another director that can do that with only a casual chat about tipping and the meaning behind Madonna's Like a Virgin. Number 2, Copperhead vs. The Bride, Kill Bill Volume 1. While the cartoonish battle with the Crazy 88s will probably go down as the Bride's most memorable fight, the first showdown in the Kill Bill franchise stands out because of its intensity, depth, and direction. When Uma Thurman's protagonist confronts the first name on her kill list, a conflict that's equal parts intense, complex, and shocking ensues. The line between old friends and mortal enemies is skillfully blurred here with gripping banter, the genuine remorse of Copperhead, and a super cold challenge laid out to her young daughter by the bride of all people moments after the fight ends. The choreography is something out of a classic Pixies song, a brutal, startling start and stop masterpiece. As a result, the tension throughout this scene is amazingly sharp. And if that wasn't enough, this opens the door to a very anticipated showdown in the Tarantino-verse between Beatrix Kiddo and Nakia Bell. Number 1, The Cellar, Inglorious Bastards. In a scene that combines attributes from other entries on this list, Quentin Tarantino issues an unforgettable love letter to the Mexican standoff trope in this 2009 war film. In one of cinema's greatest examples of building tension, the bastards head to a basement bar disguised as Nazis to meet an undercover agent, Diane Kruger's German film actress, Brigitte von Hammerschmidt. Their plan falls apart brilliantly when one of the German officers picks up on the smallest of slips by Michael Fassbender's Archie Hecox. Watching our core cast attempt to keep their composure in the face of impending doom is both agonizing and captivating. This is as close to a perfectly tailored scene as you will find in modern cinema. Everything from character development to the resulting shootout is handled with the utmost care and craft. It's truly something to behold. What are some of the classic Tarantino moments that we missed? Support Ill-Minded Media by liking this video and most importantly subscribing to our channel for more content.